The Annex has a lot to offer, but it isn't all rainbows and sunshine. So let's take a look at both the pros and the cons of living in the Annex. Hi, it's Amanda here from the Moving to Toronto team. If you're planning a move to Toronto and love exploring new Toronto neighborhoods and different properties, then hit that subscribe button now and join me on our next tour. Your dream home could just be one video away. Pro number one is the proximity to the University of Toronto. The Annex is attached to the University of Toronto to the south part of the neighborhood, making it ideal for students, faculty, and university staff. This proximity adds a vibrant, intelligent atmosphere to the neighborhood. U of T is one of the top-rated universities in the world and the most popular in Canada, making the Annex a popular spot for both students and young professionals alike. This brings us to the next one, which is con number one. Con number one is going to be the student population. The Annex, being located right next to the U of T, makes it a popular spot for students to live. Because of this, the neighborhood has a lot of student renting apartments, especially during the school year. This brings a lively and energetic feel to the area, with many young people around. However, it also means that some parts of the Annex can be noisier during the school year due to the student gatherings and activities. Since the student population is constantly changing, some parts of the Annex don't have many long-term residences. This can make the neighborhood feel less stable compared to other areas with more families or homeowners who live year-round. The high turnover can also impact the rental market, with some landlords choosing to focus on short-term rentals to cater to the student demand. Pro number two is the rich history and the architecture. The Annex is well known for its beautiful old homes that were built over 100 years ago. Many of these homes are Victorian styles with unique features like big rounded windows, tall towers, and detailed brick patterns. The neighborhood's look was influenced by a famous Toronto architect who also designed some of the city's most iconic buildings. He created a style called the Annex style that combines elements of different European designs. Because of these special architect details, the Annex stands out as one of the most eye-catching and historically rich areas in Toronto. One thing that makes the Annex even more special is that many of these older homes have been preserved. Con number two is going to be the high real estate prices. The Annex is a highly desirable area which results in elevated real estate prices and rent. As of 2024, the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is $2,450 per month, and the homes often exceed between $1.6 and $2 million. This can be a barrier for many potential residences, especially first-time homebuyers or students who don't have a high budget. Pro number three is going to be the public transportation. The Annex neighborhood in Toronto is known for having fantastic public transportation options. It has a perfect transit score of 10 out of 10, which means that it's one of the best places in the city to get around without needing a car. The neighborhood is close to several subway stations, including St. George, Spadina Station, which is right behind me, and Dupont Station. This makes it really easy to reach different parts of Toronto quickly and conveniently. So whether people need to get to work, visit friends, or explore new areas, the subway stations are all within walking distance. In addition to the subway stations, there are many bus routes that run throughout the Annex, giving even more choices for getting around. The GTC also provides subway car services along some major streets like Bathurst Street, Bloor Street, and making travel within the neighborhood and beyond simple and effective. With many options, the Annex is a top choice for people who prefer not to drive and want to live in a well-connected area. Con number three is going to be the traffic and the limited parking. Traffic and parking in the Annex can be a problem, especially during busy times of the day. Since it's close to the University of Toronto and major streets like Bloor Street and Bathurst Street, lots of cars pass through. This makes the roads crowded, and driving through can take a long time. It's not unusual to see long lines of cars during rush hour, which can be frustrating for people trying to get to work or running errands. Finding a place to park is also difficult. Many of the streets in the Annex have limited parking spots that fill up really quick. There are parking garages, but they can be costly. And if you are driving to the area, you want to make sure to have some extra time to search for a spot or to pay for a parking spot. Because of these challenges, some people prefer to walk or to use public transportation instead of driving in this area. Pro number 4 is going to be the walkability. The Annex neighborhood in Toronto is one of the most walkable communities. Most of the area's shops, cafes, and parks are within a short walking distance from the houses, making it convenient for residences to run errands or enjoy a casual stroll. Streets like Bloor Street and Spadina Avenue are lined with plenty of places to eat and shop, while parks that are very close provide green spaces to relax in. Con I'm going to add here is construction. Now, this is very normal for Toronto. There's lots of construction everywhere, but especially along Bloor Street West, you will see construction. And in this area, they are having a lot of construction right now, whether it's different developments and things like that. So this is an example, and we're really close to Bloor Street right over there. So that is something to look out for. There will be construction scattered throughout this neighborhood. That is pretty normal, mostly along Dupont Street and Bloor Street. Pro number 5 is going to be the restaurant scene and the entertainment here. The Annex neighborhood is known for its lively restaurant scene and diverse entertainment options. It offers a wide range of different cuisines, from cozy cafes to high-end dining. Walking along Bloor Street, you're going to find everything from sushi to Italian to vegetarian to fusion restaurants. There's something here to suit every taste, so whether you're in the mood for a quick bite or a formal dining experience, you're going to find it here. In addition to great food, the Annex is home to several entertainment options that add to its vibrant atmosphere. One of the main attractions is the Hot Docs Ted Rogers Cinema, which is right behind me. It is a historic theater that shows independent films and documentaries. You can also find live music venues, bookstores, art galleries scattered throughout the area, and of course you have the popular ROB, which is one of Canada's most popular museums. Con number 5 is going to be the noise and the activity levels. The Annex is a lively neighborhood that combines both residential and commercial areas. This means that some parts of the neighborhood, like the busy Bloor Street that we're on right now, can be pretty noisy and busy. Bloor Street is packed with bars, restaurants, shops, making it a hot spot for people who love dining out and exploring the city. This constant activity, especially in the evenings and on weekends, means that there's a steady buzz of people, noise, music playing, and cars passing by. If you live closer to the main streets, you might notice the noise more, especially at night when people are out enjoying the nightlife. However, there are quieter streets further away from the busy areas where sound levels are lower, making it more peaceful spots for families or for those who prefer less noise. It's important to consider which part of the Annex that you want to live in, depending on whether or not you like being close to the action or if you prefer a calmer environment. Pro number 6 is the location. The Annex is a fantastic location right in the heart of downtown Toronto. It's close to many important places like the UFT, like I mentioned before. The neighborhood is also next to other famous neighborhoods like Yorkville, known for its high-end shops and restaurants, and Kensington Market, which has a unique artsy vibe. Both of these neighborhoods I have shown on this channel, so go check them out. Want more epic neighborhood tours? It's super easy to support the channel. Just hit that like, drop a comment, and share and subscribe. It only will take a second and it's totally free. And if you're thinking about moving to Toronto, we're here to help. Find all of our contact information down below. Want to explore even more amazing Toronto neighborhood tour videos? Then watch this one next. And until next time, guys, see you around the city and God bless.